What's going on, guys? Blake the Awesome here for some unordinary episode 150. Fuck, please. This is gonna be so good. I want John to lay the facts down on everybody. Roast their ass. Do something. I don't want it to get violent, but if they do get violent in this chapter, then I assume that's good. This is gonna be the Remy John fight. Maybe. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go. What do you want? I'm here to talk. That dirty ass look. Yes. My bad. Bro, don't look at me like that. Glare. They came in the road. I couldn't stop them. I'm not interested in talking. Oh, come on. Move. Nah, come on. Please talk. Lay the facts down. No. Okay. Not until you hear what I have to say. Alright? She's got. I said get out of the way, bro. He pushed her. Okay. My man ain't playing the fucking games. Fuck out of here. Come on, Remy. Speak up. Remy. Hey, John, what gives? Hold it. Door isn't closed. This door isn't closing until you hear her out. Hey. He's gonna he frozen sniff. Oh, this. Please. Bro, we're almost like a third of the way through. I want this to be longer. Eisen. Here, take my phone. Okay. John, let's be civil. I want a private conversation between the two of us. Oh, just the two of them. Okay. What? Ooh. I like to avoid a fight at all costs, so I'm here to see if we can find a middle ground. I would love that. What will make you stop all this? This is how all high tiers work? You only want to negotiate when you know you can't win? I'm not going to stop. And I won't settle for a consensus. Get lost. I know what you're trying to do. You want to throw the school into a state of panic by hiding your identity by brutalizing the top students. You want to embarrass us, make people lose faith in the higher rankers. That's a part of it, but you ain't getting the full story, my girl. Oh, John, lay the facts down and see what she has to say. I love you, Remy, but I think you a little bit in the wrong here. Why are you doing this? You must have a reason. Lay the facts down. Hello, can you focus, please? Does that happen in my videos a lot? This is like the first time I've noticed it. We good? Alright, cool. It's about time people realize how useless you high rankers are. None of you deserve to be put on a pedestal. You are probably, actually, no, at least 99% probably right. You're all arrogant and entitled, and you abuse your power. Everyone's better off without you. What are you talking about? We're always trying to maintain a safe environment for everyone in school. Everyone. Maybe not you specifically, but everyone else, they trash. Safe? With everything that goes on here, you consider this place safe? Oh, please. Well, there aren't that many of us, but we try to catch as many incidents as we can. Bullshit. We dissolve the unfair fights we see, and that sets an example for the rest of the school. Example? You're fucking blind. You guys are the one who start the fights. Yo, lay the facts. Come on, let's go. Zeke is an elite. Yet he beat my ass as a welcome gift for moving in. And those two dumbasses outside, he broke my wrist. Shot a beam at my head, although that one was kind of deserved. Although there's many circumstances to that whole situation. Think that one's the least of your problems. And let's not forget Arlo dragged me out and ambushed me, just for trying to befriend him. What exactly, bro? Oh, this feels so good, but I'm still a little pissed off at her a little bit. I love Remy. She's awesome. She's cute. She's everything. But you blind as hell. And all the time I've spent here, there's hardly been a day when I haven't been injured. This is the fucking example you set for everyone. Ooh, this is good. I wasn't aware all this was happening. Sorry I had to go through this. Exactly. You're not aware because you're like, I don't know if it's unconscious or you're just not really didn't notice. Or you just unconsciously don't care. Maybe. Sorry my ass. You're apologetic now that your reputation is on the line. But you don't actually care. Useless. You respected high rankers are the reason why everyone jumps at the opportunity to torture one another. Because all you do is boast about your strength and belittle the people below you. You deserve to lose every bit of credibility you have. John speaking to himself, too. A little bit. Maybe not. She got nothing to say. Back in Brandis, people were deserted by the authorities. Just a cluster of low tiers. The authorities wouldn't waste their resources on weaklings like us. We've self-governed for years now, and as a result, they were forced to fend for themselves. Exactly. You noticed in like a random area, but you couldn't notice in your own school? Come on. Because the authorities never tended to them. They must have felt a deep resentment. That's why I went to save those hostages. They were reluctant to accept help. Neglect caused distrust. I didn't realize that the situation at Welton is exactly the same. Exactly. You've been too busy with Ember that you're not... I wouldn't say you're completely to blame. You're probably like the least to blame from based on what we've seen. But you're still part of that group, and even you yourself say you have a responsibility. So, I've been acting exactly as the authorities have, when they focus on our immediate problems and ignoring everything else. There you go. She's realizing John laid the facts down. Lower tiers were suffering right in front of me, and I completely overlooked it. Yes, he did. John is so vengeful because all the pain he's had to endure. Exactly. Can you please join John's side, to be honest? I don't know how this is gonna go. Are they still gonna fight, or I don't know. When I first entered Wilson, I wanted to be like Ray, make this school safe for everyone. But it seems I've failed. Been too busy with Although I guess it's fair the reason why you're busy. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't be, but I already said it before. She claims she has responsibilities, but she's ignoring them. There's so much violence going on behind the scenes, and it breeds even more violence. This cycle needs to end. I appreciate this chapter so much. I've lost focus lately because I've had some personal issues to deal with, but believe me when I say that I really do care. Now that this has been brought to my attention, I know what I need to do. Ooh. Moving forward, I'll put all my energy into fixing this imbalance. How could you possibly do that? You clearly know nothing about how the world works. You don't get to tell me what I know or don't know. John, I hope you realize just how hypocritical you are. I mean, I may have been obvious, but I've always stepped in when a situation called for it. You, on the other hand, witnessed everything that went on and did nothing about it. You know you're the strongest one of all of us. If you had an issue with all this injustice, you could have fixed it easily. She's not wrong. There's personal reasons on both sides, but the facts remain. It's true. Instead, you stayed complicit for almost 2 years. So explain. What gives you the right to push all the blame onto me? That is true. That is true. I wonder how other people are seeing the situation, but I see everything that's going on in this chapter are facts right now. No! Wait! I thought... Fucking shit. I hate this. I want to do Fast Pass so bad. I need to get a screen recorder for my phone and start doing... Just react to it and upload it on the day the chapter arrives or something. I need to know this information. Pisses me off. Fuck. I do appreciate the next chapter is still going to get more of this conversation. Gives you the right to push all the blame onto me. Exactly. I mean, even Arlo was saying that, to be fair, but no one's going to listen to Arlo, his bitch ass. Nobody wants to hear words from him. I'm so glad that he laid the facts down. And Ruby took it pretty adult. She did, I actually had a civil discussion. I appreciate that. I didn't know how, maybe she would have got maybe hot-headed or something like that. Because John has been, being very aggressive when he speaks sometimes, so I was just worried something like that might happen. I completely overlooked it. Yep, everyone does. Even Sarah did. one time with John, but we never. If it happened with John, it probably happened to a lot of others. So I guess maybe she isn't completely innocent, but I don't think she's ever purposely, aside from John that one time, beat somebody. But just trash in this school. Glad she knows this now. I want to know what her plan is. Put all my energy into fixing this imbalance, but how do you plan to do that? Why not? I'm not saying maybe exactly join John's side 100%, but I don't know what. I don't even know John's plan, to be honest. He's got to become king, and then what's he gonna do after that? What's his overall goal? Just destroying the hierarchy? Or actually, he's not even gonna reveal himself. Okay, let me think about what his plan might be. I wonder if I've completely forgot if they said went out in detail about it. If it did, I'm sorry. But let's see, he's always hiding his identity, gone up the ranks. Nobody knows who it is. Therefore, once he defeats Arlo with the mask on, he won't even reveal himself, maybe. And now it's just going to be who the fuck is it? Will ruin the whole hierarchy. You're right, that probably would ruin the whole hierarchy. Just not knowing who the king is. You just could be so... Huh. If that's his overall plan, it's not a bad one. But I'm wondering if there's more to it. I want Fast Pass. I should do it. I mean, shit, I could probably record it on my phone by itself, but I have to angle the phone at my face the whole time, so I'm going to have to find a screen recorder. Fuck. Let's go to the comments. So, what do people think? Top comments. This is the first time John has brutally beaten someone with words. Well, yeah, why was this episode so short? We need more. I know. Why is this ending in the middle of the discussion? I mean, shit. This fair point isn't fair at all. John at first had to start being a cripple, stepped in to help people all up until he got ambushed by Arlo. But you stopped helping low tiers then. John doesn't want to be king to improve the system because of his past. He's sure to become king, so her point is... It's true. He did help sometimes, what I remember. I think it was 1 or 2 times he helped. Even the first chapter he helped somebody. It was the invisible dude. It was revealed a couple chapters ago. Completely forgot his name. I'll remember if it comes up again. There was also the other time. You're right. But no, her point is kind of still valid, isn't it? Just because he did it to the people in front of him, just like her, somewhat. We haven't really seen it happen in her, but obviously she tackles the problems in front of her. So I mean, she does still have a point. John doesn't stop at all. He's just doing what's in front of him, just like her. If I'm misremembering shit, let me know. Correct me in the comments, anything like that. I hate how Remy is blaming John. He never wanted to use his power in the first place and wanted to live in peace as a cripple because he knows that he doesn't use his power well. If it weren't for Arlo, John would have been a cripple till now. He literally took a beating for nearly 2 years every day and still acted as a cripple. So it's annoying how Remy doesn't understand his reason and blindly blames him. Which hopefully next chapter, if they're still going to have the conversation, maybe they would reveal, I don't know how it come up in conversation, but at least John's story might come up. But they both have personal reasons, while Remy has a personal reason why she's been so distracted, and John has a personal reason for not using his power up till now. I wonder if they're going to have a heart-to-heart and talk about it. I doubt it would happen. They're not even friends. John's might come up to explain himself, but he might not even feel the need to explain himself. So... to be honest, Remy is wrong to me. He wanted to just have a normal life at school, but nobody allowed him to live peacefully because he was supposedly a cripple. Arlo completely destroyed his faith that things would change just because he wanted John to be in a dumb hierarchy and decided to push him with fights into showing his true power. People still bullied him, shattering the smallest chance of change. Sadly, Remy doesn't see that the world is sick, and yeah. Yeah, Remy is very naive. We've seen this. But so far, this conversation, there's been not too much reaching. And from what although I could be wrong, I could be dumb as shit right now. Yeah, she's always stepped in when a situation called for it. He did some things, not nothing. That could be a reach. Yeah. I want him to explain. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm just loving they're having a conversation. I was hoping for that. Alright. You're the strongest. Why didn't you do anything to change things? The authorities tortured me and I'm never using my powers again. And you? I was too busy fighting Arlo for that cake. John's words are as sharp as those abs. Damn. Remy made a point, however. John kept his power secret because of what he did before he came to Wellston. She read the damn... file. She really trying to shift blame on John for something that was going on before he got there. It's not really the fact that just blaming it for him because he got there, but it's... Even Arlo said it. That you have all this power, you're not doing anything. Now, we all know why John is having a hard time doing shit. Till now, of course. But Remy doesn't, which is that's why I'm hoping it'll come up next chapter. Ray already tried to do that, and when he left, Arlo put everything back the way it was, because that's a system high tiers want. Only way to stop it for good is for the high tiers to endure what they put everyone else through. Then they might be willing to wake up and realize how screwed up the system is. Something though, also, how do you forget that Blake shot a beam at John's head? But people bring that. You see, I see the whole situation, and I think that kind of John was sort of in the wrong in that situation. Obviously, fucking Blake did not need to shoot it at his head, but I didn't realize was he actually trying to hit him, or was he just trying to give him a warning shot? I thought it was like a warning shot because of his attitude. And even Remy tried to help him, but we obviously know why John was very skeptical and slapped her hand away. Although he realized right after he was about to apologize for Blake did it, so whole situation is kind of fucked. But yeah. What's needed to be understood is that Remy does have a valid point, but it comes invalid as soon as John's backstory is understood. Yeah, maybe not completely invalid, but yeah, overall, John isn't. Let's hold on. I'll say after we're done reading comments. He gave up being a high tier in the hierarchy because of what happened in Boston. Overall, everything Remy is saying to John actually doesn't apply to him. He doesn't want to be an example. Yeah. Everyone, let's go back to the first chapter where John said whenever he saw a bully, he couldn't help but step in. So I think John was doing a great job of dealing with his problems in front of him, just like Remy. She has a point, so does John. However, both have reasons why they didn't. Remy's, I feel, is ignorance, while John is past scars. I wouldn't say really. Maybe it's ignorance and plus it's distraction because of the whole Ember shit. They both have problems in their arguments, but ordinary should be turned into a breathe if you agree. Yeah, you damn right it should. But all right. Overall, at this moment, Remy, as we know, is so far more in the wrong in the situation. We know this. I think we all agree on this. Maybe John has a good reason for why he's doing this and why he didn't do anything before. So John has good reasons on both sides. So Remy, to a point, has a reason why she hasn't been doing recently, but before that, she was very ignorant. But then you could probably make an argument in the fact that she didn't do anything before that whole thing, and now she's even more distracted. She's just wrong overall, which you could make an argument. I probably agree with you. Remy is just very ignorant and naive, so I'm on John's side. So either way, I just don't want Remy to, John to beat Remy's ass. I don't want it. As much as the wrong she is, I just don't want to see it. I mean, I'd like to see the fight. It's gonna be fucking awesome. But it's like he's gonna get brutalized like fucking Cecile or Blake with the fucking lasers and shit, or Cecile with the fucking stabs. I mean, shit, those was brutal as fuck. I kind of don't want to see that no more. To at least Remy, but I mean, I love the brutal ass fights. It's complicated with me. Characters I like Cecile. I didn't want to see her get stabbed. Blake, I saw it coming. I didn't think he was gonna get fucking lasered through the fucking arm. And my boy was kind of innocent in this whole situation. Like, I didn't want it to happen, but shit. Now I'm seeing everything more clearly. And I like Remy. I don't want her to be brutalized, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen. And I'm gonna enjoy the fight as much as it is, but shit. Alright, I think, I don't know. I feel like I'm going back and forth on what I'm saying. I hope I said it clearly. I don't know. If I'm fucking up, you correct me in the comments, anything like that. I think I'm going to end it here. Give me your thoughts on this whole situation. You know, what do you think's going to happen? What's everything like all this shit, you know, just let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.